Thanks, Lauren. It's another Tuesday here on Winging It Buffalo Style, and right now we're talking about the hottest artists and the upcoming Billboard Music Awards. And just because he couldn't be in the studio today with us doesn't mean we're going to stop the fun. We're joined by Kiss 98.5. Judd, you are on a break right now. You're in the studio, so we're talking about the hottest upcoming music for the Billboard Awards. Our first topic is the 40 categories. There are 40 categories, I should say. What should we expect from the top artist category?
There's a bunch of things, and one thing, you can't stop this Tuesday train just because I got to be on the air. But there's a lot of big artists, and I think it's hard for them to pick which ones are going to focus on their top artists. But obviously, the names you're going to hear are ones that you've heard a lot from this past year, including Miley Cyrus being one of the first ones. She's been everywhere, so it's no wonder that she's one of the top artists. Imagine Dragons, Justin Timberlake, another one who's had a huge year, of course, with the album and now the tour, which is coming to Buffalo sooner rather than later when it's going to be a little sunnier out. Katy Perry and Bruno Mars rounding out the top artist category for the Billboard Awards. If I had to pick, I would put this one between Imagine Dragons and Justin Timberlake. Justin Timberlake because I think he should get it. Imagine Dragons because they're kind of like the cool band of the moment. So we'll have to see.
Now, a lot of these artists are going to be also in the next category. That is the top 100 song. I'm assuming that most of these hit singles that had us kind of dancing throughout the year are the ones that we're going to be talking about when the awards start to come in.
Yeah, these are the songs we've been talking about for weeks on Tuesday, and that you've just been hearing. Radioactive from Imagine Dragons, Wrecking Ball from Miley Cyrus, Roar from Katy Perry, Blurred Lines from Robin Thicke, and Lorde and Royals, who interestingly wasn't on the top artist category. Everyone else was either a top artist and had one of the top 100 songs. So Lorde seemed to get snubbed from the top artist category. I think she might pick up for Royals for the top 100 songs.
Now, do you think Lorde has a chance? I guess you just kind of answered that question, but it seems like she's the one that's a little bit different from the other categories. She kind of hits that pop genre, but she's also very indie, a little bit alternative. Do you think that's going to hinder her chances of walking away with some stuff?
I'm sure she's going to wrap up a couple of things. I don't know if she will necessarily get the top 100 song, although I think she will. I'm sure she's going to walk away with at least a couple Billboard Awards with their 40 categories. I believe she was nominated for 5 or 6, so she'll be doing just fine.
And then another thing about award shows that always have people talking are the performances. I mean, who would like if
the best part?
Yeah, exactly. No one wants to see just them and open those envelopes and announce the winner. So when we're talking about performances, there's so many people that they could invite. There's so many people that would be engaging to watch. But who are we talking about?
Imagine Dragons, who's nominated for a ton of things. They're one of the performers, Luke Bryan. John Legend, whose that song has been All of Me, has been crazy gigantic, was just the #1 song in the country. I'm sure he's going to be doing that. One Republic, who has a new song coming out that they'll be performing. And Jason Derulo, who's coming to Buffalo for our show, Kiss Summer Hello, and Talk Dirty, officially as of today, the #1 song in the country. He'll be performing that song as well.
So this really seems like an award show that if you want a taste of what's happening in every music genre that hits the mainstream, this is the award show that you're going to want to check out.
Yeah, between the Billboard Awards and the Grammys definitely focus on a lot of performances and not a lot of awards. The Billboard Awards, they focus on a pretty evenly matched between the awards. Now, obviously, they don't give out all 40 on the air, but they'll have some big performances. And even though they've announced 5, they're definitely going to be adding to this. They average around between 7 and 10 performers every show.
All right, and the show is in May, and I'm sure as it approaches, we'll be talking a little bit more about that. Thanks for taking a break from this very busy morning for you, Judd. And if you'd like to hear more from Judd over at Kiss 98.5, you can listen to him. I almost said watch him. You can't watch the radio. Listen to him on the radio on the afternoon drive home, and that is from 2 to 6. Thanks again, Judd, for joining us.